Hello everyone. Today in this video we will learn about how to multiply and divide fractions. So in the last video, remember we were looking at how to add and subtract fractions. So for that you can watch that previous video. Now in today's video we will learn how to multiply fractions, whether they have different denominator or the same denominator. The process or the calculation is the same. What we have to do, we have to follow 2 rules for multiplication and 4 rules for division. So with the first, we have to focus on multiplication. The 2 rules to have to follow for multiplying fractions is number 1, we need to simplify. Number 2, we need to multiply across. So the first thing we do is we need to look for simplification. So simplifying means finding out a common factor that can divide both or more numbers in common. So if we get that, we can simplify. If not, or if we finish our simplification, the next process or step is multiplying across. So let's see. This is the first example I did. 4 over 9 multiplied by 1 over 2. So 4 over 9 multiplied by 1 over 2, we can have some common factor for 4 and 2. So the simplification can be numerator to denominator or across to the other fraction. So 4 and 2, they have common factor, which is 2. So they can divide both of them by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times. Now we did our simplification. The next step is multiplication across. So we multiply across. 2 times 1 is 2, and 9 times 1 is 9. Next example will be 3 over 5 multiplied by 7 over 2. 3 over 5 multiplied by 7 over 2. So in this also, we look for if we get any numbers can be simplified, or if any number with common. So 3 and 2, do they have any common? No, only the common is 1. Both of them, they can divide for 1. 5 and 7? No. So what we're going to do? We just multiply across. So 3 times 7 is 21, and 5 times 2 is 10. And this numbers also, you can change it into improper fractions. And in the next video, we will do how to add and divide, subtract improper fractions. But for now, we can put this into improper fraction by dividing 21 by 10. So 21 divided by 10 is 1 times. 1 times 10 is 10. So 21 minus 10 is 11 over 10. So we can put 1 and 11 over 10 in mixed fraction form. Next is, let's do 4 over 3 multiplied by 6 over 11. 4 over 3 multiplied by 6 over 11. Is there anything with common factor? Yes. 3 and 6 have a common factor, 3. Therefore, we can divide both of them by 3. So when you divide 3 by 3, it is 1 time, right? So this is 3 divided by 3 is 1 time. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times. Now we simplified. 4 and 11, they don't have any common, so we don't simplify. Therefore, the final will be 4 times 2 is 8. 1 times 11 is 11. So 4 over 3 multiplied by 6 over 11 will be 8 over 11. I cannot change this into improper fraction because the numerator is less than the denominator. So we will continue. We can multiply also mixed fractions, like for example 3 and 1 over 2 multiply by 8 and 3 over 5. 3 and 1 over 2 multiply by 8 and 1 over 5. So before we multiply, we need to change these improper fractions into proper fractions. How? What we're going to do, we multiply 3 and 2 and add to 1. Add to 1. So multiply 3 and 2 and add to 1. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So that will be 7 over 2. Multiplied by 5 times 8. And here plus 5 times 8 is 40 plus 3. 5 times 8, 40 plus 3 is 43 over 5. So 7 over 2 times 43 over 5. Is there any common between 7 and 2? No. 7 and 5? No. 2 and 43? No. So we just straightforward. We multiply 7 times 3 is 21. We have 2. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 2, 30. This is 301. Over 2 times 5 is 10. Now 301 is much bigger than 10. So we can change this into improper fraction by dividing for 10. So when you divide by 10, 301 divided by 10 is 30 times. 30 times 10 is 300, and the remaining is 1 over 10. So this will be the result of the improper fraction. Again, one more for is improper fraction. Let's say 1 and 5 over 7 multiplied by 8 over 24. Okay, so 8 over 24, it can be simplified. They have 8 as a common. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 24 divided by 8 is 3. So this is 1 over 3 already. Then this one can change into proper fraction. Multiply here, add here. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 is 12. 12 over 7 multiplied by 1 over 3. Okay, is there anything to simplify? Yes. 3 and 12 have common 3. So we can divide this by 3. That is 1. And by 3, this is 4. So now anything to simplify? No, we don't have. Therefore, we just straightforward. Straight across, we have to multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. And 7 times 1 is 7. Therefore, the denominator 4 is less than numerator 4 is less than denominator. So we don't change it into any mixed fraction. It will be as it is. So this is all about multiplying. For dividing, we need to follow the 4 rules. What are the 4 rules? The 4 rules are switch, flip, simplify, and multiply across. We need to follow these rules. Number 1, keep. Number 2, switch. Number 3, flip. And number 4, simplify. And lastly is multiply across. That will be number 5 is multiply. Multiply across. Okay, so for dividing, we have about, I think the last one is 5. Keep, switch, flip, simplify, multiply across. What we keep? Keep the first fraction. We keep the first fraction. We don't do nothing about it. Second, switch. What we switch? Switch the symbol from division into multiplication. Then the third step is flip. What we flip? Flip the second fraction. So the numerator will be denominator and the denominator will be numerator when we flip it. Number 4, we look for anything to simplify. and number 5 multiply across. Example, let's say 5/9 divided by 1/3. 5/9 divided by 1/3. Now the first rule is, or step is, keep the first fraction. So we keep the first fraction, we don't do nothing. Next is switch. What we have to switch? From division to multiplication, switch. Then the third step is flip. Flip the second fraction. So the second fraction is 1/3. It will be 3/1. The denominator will be numerator and the numerator will be denominator. Then 4, simplify. Anything can be simplified. Let's find if we can simplify them. Is there any common factor between 5 and 9? No. Between 3 and 1? No, it's only one common factor always there for any number. I mean, any number can be divided by 1. So that's 1 is for any number is common. Do we have 5 and 1? No, it's 9 and 3, yes. By 3, 3 can be divided by 3. That's 1 time. 9 by 3 is 3 times. So 9 can be divided by 3 and 3 can be divided by 3 1 time. And this is 3 times. Now we finish our simplification. The next step is multiply across. We have to multiply across. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. So 5/9 divided by 1/3 is 5/3. Then we can, since the numerator is greater than the denominator, we can change into mixed fraction. So divide 5 by 3, it's 1 time. 1 time 3 is 3. So 5 minus 3, remainder is 2/3. So if you want to put in mixed, but which is the best one, is putting them, if it is the numerator is greater than the denominator, it's the best way is to put it in the mixed form. Okay, we'll do the next example. What will be if 4/7 divided by 1/8? 4/7 divided by 1/8. Okay, let's follow our rule. Keep the first fraction, switch the division to multiplication, then flip the second fraction, then find anything to simplify. So is there anything to simplify? By 7. So simplification is 1 by numerator to denominator, or it's across. So 4 and 8 have common, but they are not across, they are straight, side by side. So we cannot simplify them. Therefore, what we have to do, we just multiply across. So 4 times 8 is 32. 7 times 1 is 7. Now, the 32 is much greater than 7. We can put it into improper fraction. So divide 32 by 7 is 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28. So 32 minus 28 is 4/7. The remainder is 4. So 4/7 divided by 1/8. The result is 32/7 or 4 and 4/7. Okay, for the next, this one, you can pause the video and try. Let's divide 6/11 divided by 2/3. 6/11 divided by 2/3. Again, our rule is keep, switch, flip, simplify, and multiply. Therefore, we have to keep the first one, fraction, then switch the division to multiplication, then flip the second fraction, which is 2/3, will be flipped to 3/2. Then simplify if we can, anything to simplify. So anything 6 and 11, they don't have common. 3 and 2, they don't have common. But across 11 and 3, they don't have common. 2 and 6 they have, so we can divide 2 by 2 and 6 by 2. 2 by 2 is 1, 6 by 2 is 3. Therefore, 3 times 3 is 9. And 11 times 1 is 11. So in this case, 9 is very smaller than 11. 9 is smaller than 11, so we cannot change into improper fraction. So the last one for this one will be 8 over 15 divided by 3 over 5. 8 over 15 divided by 3 over 5. Again, keep the first one, 8 over 15. We keep, then switch the division to multiplication. Then flip the second fraction, 3 over 5, to 5 over 3. Then anything to simplify. So let's see, there is a simplification to do across between 5 and 15 because both of them, they can be divided by 5. So by 5 is 1, by 5 is 3. Anything else? 3 and 3, they have common, but they are across, straight across, not, they're straightforward, side by side. They are not across, therefore we cannot simplify them. We just multiply straightforward. 8 times 1, 8. 3 times 3, 9. Therefore, the division 8 over 15 divided by 3 over 5 will be 8 over 9. Try this one. 7 over 19 divided by 5 over 12. Put your answer on comment section. Thank you for watching for today.